All right, so quick video this morning. I got a couple of things here from the Edmonton Calgary game last night that I found pretty damn interesting. Now, like I said in the comment yesterday, if you enjoy this kind of content, please consider joining the memberships. $3 a month. Links are in the description because I'm not even going to fight with the NHL over the copyright stuff. They copyrighted the Wongo banging the drum. They've copyrighted the banner raising. I give up. So these videos, if you see ads on them, Gary's getting the money, not me. So the first one is this play where Skinner kind of mishandles the puck and Bouchard and ends up in the back of the net. So I'm just gonna play it and then we'll talk about it. It's just a dump in. And it's hard to tell on that angle exactly what happened. So they're going to slow it down here for you. But Calgary just dumps it in, and Skinner does misplay it, but then he kind of looks like he feels like Ekblad, Bouchard is going to just take the puck. Maybe he thought it was Weegar. I don't know. So they're going to re-show it here. It's just a simple little dump in, simple flip. He kind of mishandles it. And then for a second there, Skinner just freezes. And I think it kind of looks to me like he thought Bouchard was going to take it because he mishandles it. And then he just pauses. And the only thing that I can think of in that moment is that he thought Bouchard was going to take it. And, of course, Twitter's giving Skinner a bunch of grief. You guys know I'm a Skinner defender because he has played well in spots in the Stanley Cup final. So, but I also understand. I would suspect that my attitude about Skinner and kind of sticking up for him a little bit, even though he makes mistakes, would be similar to that of the attitude of other fans of other teams that were sticking up for Weegar when he was with the Panthers, and we were like, "Hey, man, get this guy off my team because he's making too many mistakes." So I would suspect that it's something similar to that. I thought Bouchard was going to take that, or I thought Skinner thought Bouchard. Now the second one, this is over here. Let's share this here. Share this tab instead. Open this up. So it ends up being a 10-minute misconduct on Mackenzie Weegar in overtime. Now Calgary ends up winning the game anyway. But a lot of people talking about whether this should have been called on McDavid or on Weegar. So let's just watch what happens here. So you see it kind of looks there a little bit like, what one person suggested, which it should have been interference on McDavid and holding on Weegar. Like they both kind of got into it on their own here. And so you see McDavid does kind of initiate contact up above, but then Weegar's also got his hand along his waist there. So it's easy to see how they got Weegar for that. But I don't know, man. McDavid, they kind of their arms come up simultaneously. So let's get back here and let's right here. Okay, so we're paused right here. Now McDavid's looking at Weegar. The puck's over here. So we see that at this moment, Weegar has got both of his hands on the stick, and McDavid's kind of looking over at Weegar, and his arm is up. So we go to the next frame, and they're both going at the same time. Weegar takes his hand off his stick, and then you see McDavid has started moving his arm towards Weegar. It's simultaneous. They both go to do what they're going to do at the same time. The next frame, at this point, McDavid's just about making contact with, I guess, Weegar's shoulder, and Weegar's just about making contact with McDavid's stomach. And then when you let it play, they're just jostling for position. Now, McDavid loses the puck there, and of course, the arm goes up, and Weegar can't believe it. And, I'm not going to be the biggest Mackenzie Weegar defender in the world, but that's at least, in my opinion, got to be on both guys because you can't separate the moment. There's no difference in the moment between when both guys went and initiated contact. So I'm with Weegar on this in terms of feeling like, Maybe that should have gone both ways, but the fact that McDavid loses the puck, it's probably a big reason why they might have raised the arm before that. Not sure, but I just wanted to bring those two up. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, so we'll be live today at noon. We'll be live tonight. Members stream only. I have a members pregame stream for the Panther games 1/2 hour before each game. And with that, I shall see you later.